I'm going to come to you today and I'm going to talk a little bit about uh, city life versus country life. Now, if you live on a city street, you live on a public city street where you have hundreds, if not thousands, of cars driving down your road, driving down your street every single day, and you have people walking and riding bikes up and down your city street, your metropolitan city public street. Now you have to be concerned and you have to worry at night. Whenever you lay down, you live in a city like that, a city lifestyle, you have to lay down at night and you have to wonder and worry about, is there somebody who's going to break in my car tonight? My car is parked out here by the city street. Is somebody going to break into my car tonight? Is somebody going to break into my garage? Is somebody going to throw a rock or a brick through my front glass door or my windows and bust out my windows and all this and that? You constantly live in fear and terror in the city lifestyle. If you choose to live in these cities right here, these metropolitan areas, you better get ready for somebody. It could be someone who drove up your street, someone who walked up your street, somebody who lives in the neighborhood, or somebody who lives outside of your neighborhood, somebody who lives in the project housing over here in the city. Now you live in a city, you have to wonder and worry and live in constant fear and terror that somebody might rob you. Somebody might break into your garage in the middle of the night. Somebody might break in your car. It happens. It happens so very often. But now you live out here in a rural area. You live out here in the middle of nowhere, out in the country, out in the sticks, the boondocks, out in the woods. Your house is surrounded by nothing but woods. Your house is located off of the road you live on. It sits back off of the road. And you have a lot of shelter, a lot of privacy. Your neighbor, there's more space between the homes and the properties. Now, out in a rural area, you sit on your front porch all night long, you might see a possum run across your front yard. But that's the only person you've seen run across your front yard all night long was that little possum. Now that possum's not going to break in your car. He's not going to break in your garage. He's not going to bust out your windows. Now, are we safe living in these metropolitan cities? Hell no. Absolutely not. You must get out of these cities. This city mentality, this city lifestyle that you have going for you. Are you going to continue to live in fear and terror all of your living days? You're never going to be content, have peace of mind or happiness in your life living in the metropolitan cities? Absolutely not. But if you come out of this metropolitan city and you move out here to the country, to a rural area, you will find much peace. You won't have to lay in bed and worry at night. You won't have to live in terror and constant fear, terror, constantly. Scared, worried, concerned, all of the time. I recommend you set yourself apart and you find you a plot of land out here in a rural country setting, country area, a rural area. That's where you need to be. Because in these cities right here, it's not hardly worth it. You're going to live in constant fear and terror until death does you part. Get out of these cities. Get out of these metropolitan cities right away. Go over here to a country rural area and buy you 5 acres. Set yourself apart for peace of mind, where you don't have to live in constant fear and terror. Get out of these cities, I tell you. Get out of these cities right here, right now. Come on out of her, my people. Come on out of her now. Find you a place in a country, rural setting as soon as possible. Get out of these wicked cities. Get out of there. Shalom. Shalom.